You just go to Google, Chrome Web Store. Let's do Screencastify. So Screencastify, first one that comes up, all you're doing is hitting Add to Chrome, Add extension. It's going to take a second to download. And again, when it's complete, it's going to end up here with all your other Chrome extensions. There it is. See how it popped up? Screencastify screen recorder has been added to your Chrome. And now it's an extension. If I just click on that extension, of course, my impatience is showing. You're going to sign in with your Google account. All of us have our own Google accounts through work. So it's just your APS. Learns account. That's also what's going to allow it to link to your account. So once you create the video, that's how it's automatically going to send it to there if you link your work account. You have to allow it to use your microphone and camera. And hooray, we're good. Nice confetti. So now that it's extended, download and extended, all I had to do is click that Chrome extension in the top right corner. I can screencast my browser tab, my whole desktop, or just do a webcam that's just my picture. And then all I'm doing is hitting record. And it's good. And it's literally going to start. It's going to count you down and start recording whatever you choose, your tab, your desktop, your webcam. If you're doing your desktop, you can also choose to embed a webcam, like a little box with your picture as well. But that's as quick and as easy it is to start using both Loom and Screencastify. Again, easiest option, I believe, is just recording your Google Hangouts if you're just looking for a quick and easy way to start. All these are going to turn into video files. And what do you do once you have those video files? I'm going to pass that over to Mr. Hughes, and he can help you.
Okay, can everybody hear me and see my screen? Matthew's telling me yes. Okay, so like Justin mentioned before, your work account is your Google account. So the same account that you use to get to your email, that you use to get to your Drive, is the same account that you use to get to YouTube. So if you go to youtube.com and you're signed in with your work account, you have a YouTube account. So you can see right here, here's my, I named my YouTube account. I renamed it Dartroom 170, but it is, it's my DMH46568 email address. So once you go to youtube.com, you want to go to create and actually hit upload video. And it's going to open up YouTube Studio. And from here, if you're on a Chromebook, you're going to click select files. And it's going to open up on your Chromebook. You have two things on your Chromebook. You have access to your Google Drive, but you also have like a downloads folder, like a hard drive on your Chromebook. I like that the Chromebook automatically goes to your Google Drive, so you can go to videos and choose one and hit open. and it'll upload to your YouTube just like that. It takes it a little while, so you're going to want to do this and then walk away from it. But this is step one of video editing, because you want to put a video that you recorded into YouTube, because YouTube has a video editor that Matt's going to show you. But when you upload a video, and you can see it says uploading right here, so it's going to take a minute, but it asks you for these details, and these are important. So I'm going to name this how to use webcam toy. You can put a description or not, that's up to you. After it uploads the whole video, it lets you pick a thumbnail, which it's working on right now. But super important, you can put made for kids or not made for kids. That's up to you. You can make an age restriction. I just put yes because everything I upload is made for kids. But you definitely want to click next and click next again. And this part, this is super important. If you choose public, the video you put on YouTube, anyone can find it. So anyone can get on YouTube and they could search any search term and yours could come up. If you only want your kids to see it, then you want to click unlisted. And what that does is it keeps your video so that you can give your kids this link. And if you click this, it copies the link. So you can use this link to show your kids the video on Google Classroom. If you choose private, no one can watch it. Even if you give them the link, it won't work. So you want to make sure after you upload your video, you click unlisted and hit save. And from there, I think it's time for Matt to show you how to actually edit the video. Right?
Yep, that would be right. All right, so when it comes to editing videos, all right, I'm going to present my screen now. There are a couple things to keep in mind. When we started this program off, I spent a lot of time figuring out what makes a good video, and I found a editing software which I was allowed to make one video, and then after that I realized it cost me $300 a year if I wanted to keep the services. But I want to show you guys the video. All right, in this video we'll talk about some of the things that you need to make sure you're looking at when getting ready to edit a video. So can everybody see it okay and hear it okay?
Yes.
All right. Good morning and welcome to Ennis News. I will be your host, Mr. Butler. Today, as we look at the world as through this pandemic of COVID-19, we have seen an onslaught of upcoming teachers who are now becoming IT professionals right from the comfort of their own home. One of the major things that they have to work on is making good videos. All right, so as we move through this, we are going to be looking at some of our reporters out on the field, giving us some insight into what makes a good video. And we'll keep coming back and checking in with me as we talk about a storyboard. Need it? Don't need it. You have to wait to the end of the segment to find out. Our next person we'll be talking to is Tommy Tech. Tommy Tech will give us his insight into this pandemic. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Tommy Tech here with doing a little bit of research. When it comes to technology and videos, YouTube, which we all already have an account to, has an app called YouTube Editor or Creator that has hundreds of videos on how to implement sound changes and all other sorts of things to help you not only just keep the attention of the students, but they're designed for people who want to make money. So go there and you will find hundreds of videos. The tech guy can get back to a little bit more research. Thank you, Tommy, for giving us your insight. Good luck with that research that you're working on. Our next person we're going to be talking to is Sam, who sleeps a lot. Sam, over to you. Nothing puts me to sleep faster than the sweet smell of nothing. I wish Martin would turn his music down so that I can get some sleep. But unfortunately, music is one of the things that keeps people's attention. Stupid music. I think we need to let Sam sleep just a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and head over to our next person in the field, Martin Macarena. Oh, Eddie, guess what? You already have the stuff the kids want to see, right? We look at YouTube, we look at TikTok, all of them, very short, little clips that keeps their attention, usually music or just something random. Speaking of random, I got working on mine. Well, Martin, you just keep on doing those TikToks, because you know I do not want to get up and dance. Let's go to our last reporter out on the field, Fred Fridge. Fred, take it away. Hey, sorry to tell you guys this, but I have nothing for you other than I'm just hungry. So I'm going to make me a sandwich. Thanks, Fred. Now I want a sandwich too. Now, as we come back to the studio to end up this segment, one thing I want to tell you to keep in mind. As you're going through this, you need to have a story. Have something pre-planned. And you can always add in your own words. It doesn't have to be fully scripted. But the key is, did I keep your attention? And if I did, then I did a good job. Thank you. And this is Ennis News, signing off.
All right, so that's a video that I made using the WeVideo app, and we don't have access to those types of things, but I really liked how it went through and to show you guys what you can do if you really want to spend the time doing it. When you're making videos, it's really important to understand that storyline, have something planned. So once you have your videos uploaded onto YouTube, you come to this page here. Sorry, let me backtrack for you. All right, so you go to YouTube with your account. See if it'll upload. All right. So from here to get to Studio, all right, which is where you need to go, the easiest way to do that would be to come up and just type in YouTube, or before that, type in studio.youtube. Yep. Let me try that again. All right, so you would type in Studio YouTube, click the link, and it'll bring it up to your dashboard page here. From here, you come down to videos and click on that, and it'll give you a list of all of the videos that you have already uploaded. All right. We still doing good on sound? Can you guys still hear me? Because I can't see you and I feel like I'm talking to myself.
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. All right. So from here, you have a list of all the different videos that you've uploaded onto your page. So we're going to come down to this one here. This is a video I made on how to get to the YouTube videos that I mentioned from Tommy Tech. So once it's here, we click the little icon where it says details. It'll give you the details of the channel. So as as Daniel was saying, like my title, where do you find YouTube Creator Academy? Gives a little description of it. Here's the thumbnails that he was talking about. These are the pictures that show up for the video on your page. Come over here to Editor. Click on that. All right, so this is the screen as it pops up. Here is your video as it is without any editing, okay? You have a little play button that you can play through it so you can see what's going on.
All right, so this here is the YouTube videos I was talking about. You go to your YouTube homepage, which is where I'm at right now. From here, you scroll over to this icon right here, and it'll say YouTube Apps. Click on the YouTube app and come down to Creator Academy. What will happen is it'll load up the screen. and it'll bring up a whole bunch of different videos.
All right, so you see how when I was recording this, I had a huge pause section in here where the computer was just glitching out on me and it didn't upload very quickly. And so I want to get rid of this section right here. So the way you would do that is you come over here to trim, right? Use this little icon here to drag it across where you want to find out where you finally want to just cut that section out. So I've done this enough today that I know it's right around 20 seconds in. It's where I want to trim it at. So I'm actually going to go back just a little bit farther. So we'll say I want to just trim it there. So you hit split, and I'm going to grab that blue line I made. See how it's darkening it out? That darkened section is what's going to be cut out. Okay. So now I've got this. I'm going to hit preview. So it's still all there, but now I want to see what does that look like. So I drag this over, and I'm going to play it again.
And come down, bring up a whole bunch of different videos.
Okay, so I didn't like how that edited out. I didn't like how this part here cut in and out real quick. So I'm going to go down to edit trim and do the exact same thing over again. I'm just going to drag this over a little bit. Use this marker here to help me figure out where I want to cut it at. So I wanted to cut it right about 20, a little after 20 seconds. So right about there. And we'll see, now we're going to hit preview again. And you just keep going back and forth with that until you find something that you like. And you can cut out multiple sections. So let's say I want to cut out a little part over here. I could bring this tool over to here, hit my edit trim. Wherever this tool is at is where it's going to split. So I split it. I can drag it over like that. And then all of a sudden hit preview. And you're like, I didn't like that. So I want to put this back into the video. Then you can hit this little X up here, and it'll undo. Maybe if I can. Sorry. Hit edit trim again, and then you can hit the undo split. So that's a good way of taking out if you have any hems, hauls, whatever that you want to remove. A lot of times too, when I'm doing this, that if I started off with a segment and I messed up, I wouldn't stop the recording. I would just simply start over again on the same recording. That way I didn't lose my train of thought, and I knew I could take out individual sections that I was missing. The other thing that you really want to add with with YouTube Editor is music. And one thing that I found with this program is you need to save all your edits first before you add music. It just makes life a lot easier. So up here in the corner, once you've got this the way you want it, if you come up here, hit if it's all grayed out like mine is right now, I can't click it. You have to hit preview. Once you hit preview, then it'll let you save it. So then you could just hit save. It says it'll take a few hours for you to change or apply. Whatnot, so you can hit save, and it will take it a while. Then you come down here. Let's go ahead and let's add some music in. So when you click the music button, hit add audio. It's going to pop up a whole new screen. This part is weird for me with YouTube because it just seems like it's completely disconnected from your video. Just know that when you put music in, whatever you put, and you hit save changes, it takes YouTube a while for them to actually change your actual video. So don't panic if the music doesn't show up right away. So with music, these are all free titles that you can use, so you won't have copyright issues. The music that I used for this one in particular, I went through. If you click the track, it'll start playing. You click it again to unplay it. So the one that I ended up using was pop, and then I went inspirational, and I picked this one here for my track. Okay, I like that. So I come over here to add to video. Once you click that, up here you're going to see, hold on, let me pause this. You're going to see here is your music. If you don't want music for the whole thing, you can slide it, drag it, however much you want the music to be. The thing you have to remember with the audio though is if it favors the music, you won't hear yourself talking. For all of mine that I did today, I found I needed to move that all the way over here.
All right, so this
and then it'll start playing in preview. If you want the music a little bit louder, you can just keep moving it up the scale to get it to wherever you want it to be.
All right, so
once you have it to where you like it, you hit Save Changes.
All right, so this here is the
Hold
YouTube
on. Pause.
video.
Hit Save Changes. Save. And this is the part I don't particularly like. It throws you back to the channel, your dashboard channel. This here, your actual editing is still open in another tab. Why it doesn't send you right back to editing, I don't know. So it takes it a while for the music to show up. So as of right now on here, I can't hear the music, but I just have to wait and come back, and then it'll be there. So once you have all your saves the way you like it, your trims, you have your audio added in, you hit save. We hit save. Now it's been saved, and you're all done. So here's what the final product of that video was that I actually did. And I want you guys to watch it because this will show you how to get to those videos that Tommy Tech was telling you about.
All right, so this here is the YouTube videos I was talking about. If you go to your YouTube homepage, which is where I'm at right now, from here, you scroll over to this icon right here. It'll say YouTube apps. Click on the YouTube app and come down to Creator Academy. And it'll bring up a whole bunch of different videos. Now you can get started, how to get discovered. These up here are mainly for if you want to make money on a YouTube channel. But if you scroll down to explore your courses, they have a content strategy videos, which talks about how to make your content more appealing. And then they have production, which gives you great ideas about video, sound, lighting, and all of those knickknacks that really make a video pop.
All right, so with all that being said, I come back here. My video is all ready to go, and I'm turning it over to Daniel to let you guys know what you can do with these videos now that they're done.
Thank you, Matt. Can everybody hear me and see my screen? Okay, I see a thumbs up. All right. So we talked about how after you record a video, you can upload it to YouTube. And once you upload it to YouTube, you can edit it. And after you are finished editing it, you want to share it with your students. So here's the video I uploaded at the beginning of our PD. And what I want to do now is share it with my kids. So if I click options right here where these little dots are, so you go to your videos, here's all your videos. When you highlight it, you get these little icons. The pencil lets you change the title and privacy settings. You can also change your privacy settings here. I'm recommending unlisted because you can share a link, but you're not in the search if random people are looking for you on YouTube. So once you're uploaded, you're edited, you're unlisted, click these three dots, click Get Shareable Link. And then you can see here it says link copied to clipboard. Now you want to go to Google Classroom. So I'm going to click Classroom. I'm going to go to this one because I don't actually want to post for my students right now. But so you would go to your classroom. I go to classwork. and you can click. Oh, I don't own this one. Okay, never mind. Let me go to one I own. My honors kids won't care if I'm messing with it. So I click classwork, I click create, and I'm going to click material. Here is how to use webcam toy. And I'm going to click add. And you can either do YouTube and search YouTube, or you can do link. I'm doing link because what we do know is I just copied a link like this. So now I can paste the link and click add link. And there's my video. And then I can post it. And the kids will be able to see it. A quick note about organizing things. I've noticed that on the stream, my kids were really confused where they're supposed to look at. So I always go to the classwork tab, and I've made topics here so the kids can easily click on whatever they need to go to. So I'm now dumping all my videos in a topic called helpful how-to videos. And that's where I'm putting them for the kids. However, you can add a video to an assignment if you wanted. So here's my assignment. And again, just click add and link. And it puts your YouTube video on an assignment. So that's up to you. But I found that by, see if I can collapse these. I found that by making topics, I just feel like it's easier for the kids to find everything they need to get to. And I'm also using emojis as a way so they can see, oh, this is an assignment, but this is a how-to video. Now, one thing I did run into, however, is that some kids are emailing me and saying, I can't watch YouTube. And my understanding is some kids in the district, because maybe they weren't being appropriate in class, had their YouTube settings like revoked on just their machine. So if you need that kid who can't watch YouTube to see your video, what you can do is click download. So I went to the same three dots. I'm clicking download. And I can take the video that was downloaded and I can move it into my Google Drive like this. And now that it's in my Google Drive, I can share with others. Whoops, that's too much screen. And you can get a link. So you can share the link and you could just email those kids. Here's a video you can't see like that, and it's on Google Drive. Or you can even also add your video from Google Drive like this. And here's the one I downloaded. So every single student in the district can watch a Google Drive video that you own. I would say 99% of kids right now, because we're in the COVID-19, can watch YouTube. However, if some of you might remember that during the school year, YouTube was blocked. So this would be the best way to share it during the school year. So I hope that makes sense. If anybody wants me to run through that again or has any questions, feel free.
And again, I know that these are not the only editors out there. There are dozens and dozens of great video editing software out there. We tried to find something that was free and accessible for all of us to use, and something that works with our accounts with Google. As you experiment and work with this, I know if you find out that you would like to explore some more options, there are, I know, like Matt said, the WeVideo suite, and look at Adobe products. There's plenty of editing software out there that just have cost involved. So if you dove into this and you find that like it's something you're really interested in, we can always look, reach out and we can help you find something that'll work with you. But this is a very simple way to get started with editing some of your videos to kind of help you make those videos a little bit more either visually or auditorily sounding, so your students can engage with you a little bit better. So I appreciate again Mr. Hughes and Mr. Butler's expertise in showing. They did a great job. I appreciate that. I'll give them a round of applause again. Yeah. And we had a whole week of PD that went really, really well. So if you have any questions, if you want to hang out and ask them, or if we didn't answer them in the chat, feel free. I'm going to end the recording now. And again, this will be linked in our PD document if you want to go back and watch it so that you can slow down. Thank you, guys.